In this video, I want to share with you what is the truth about Exponential Life Coaching Academy. I completed that course, and that is my certificate of completion, the Russian version of that course. And I completed the third cohort of that course. I know that that course will be developed a lot till the time you are watching this, but I just want to share with you my own experience and what you should know before applying to that course or during completion of that course. So keep watching until the very end. Hello everyone, my name is Alena Brivkina and I am a certified exponential life coach, and the certificate was given to me in 2022. In the beginning of this year, I completed all the needed requirements for getting that certificate. And before I begin, I really want to tell you that this video was not sponsored by any company, and in this video I will tell you what I learned through those months studying in that company. And at the same time, on the day of recording this video, I am still officially certified exponential life coach. The truth number one is that in this course it is incredible community of people that you will not find anywhere else. Because just think about this. The education there costs a lot of money. I cannot tell you the exact number because the prices are changes from time to time, and it was a big number of money, several of dozens, thousands of US dollars, and you should understand that not every person at all, especially in my country of origin, is able to pay that sum of money for just 8 months of course, which gives you a certificate from that company. Number two is that amount of money you paid, it directly influences how you will be involved in this course, because when you pay such a huge amount of money, you know that you will be you will be fully involved in this course. You won't miss any classes. You will not skip any recorded lessons because you want to gain as much as you can from that course. Number three is you should understand that every company that is not a governmental official institute will give you a certificate which will not last forever. Like if we graduate from university, we have that bachelor degree or master degree and it lasts forever till the end of our lives. But here you need to understand that there is a high probability that that organization will tell you that, okay, within a year, you will need to come back to us and pass more certifications, pass more exams. And that is how you will be involved in this company for several years. And I don't know whether it will be the truth or not, but you should consider that option for sure. And at the same time, to prolong your certificate, it is very likely that you would need to get more education, and for more education, that is very likely that you need to pay more. So you understand the sequence of those events, right? Number four, apart from the prolonging your certificate, every company and every business would like to hold you with them as much as possible. So they will invite you to the different courses, to the next levels of programs. That is completely okay. That is how businesses works, but you should understand that beforehand, so you will not be frustrated or you won't regret about this in the end of this course. Number five, just course, just lessons, just recorded videos won't change your life at all. So you need to understand that in order to change your life, in order to get some real transformations, you will have to move a lot. You will have to act proactively. And at the same time, you need to understand that there is marketing and there is coaching. In marketing campaigns and in websites, there will be lots of numbers because they want to show what salary you probably may earn after completing that course. These numbers are not what they just created. These numbers are actual facts of people who have come through the journey already and they gained that sum of money. But you need to understand that these numbers are the numbers of top performers. And lots of time, those people are those ones who has lots of connections, lots of expertise, and lots of insights, lots of experience before they came to that coaching program. So you should understand that on marketing team, you will see all those numbers, all those probable numbers, how much money you may earn after completing that course. But for that, you will need to move proactively. Number 6, the real transformation and the real implementation of all what you've learned on this course started just after I completed that course. Why? Because during that course you were so busy in learning stuff, you were so busy in practicing it within those cohorts, within those practicing groups. But when it finished, that is when the life started checks on us, whether we really learned the lesson or not. And also after completion of that course, we agreed with one person that we will go on be buddies to each other, and that is how we will help each other achieve our impossible goals. So I need to tell you that in my case, it was the moment of start when I actually started achieving this, when I actually started my real journey towards achieving my big picture in life. Why I'm telling you this? Because in the very beginning, when I knew all that concept about impossible goals, I thought, okay, when that course will be completed, I will be definitely the person who already achieved them. But you need to understand that during that process, you were working hard to understand all that material, all that knowledge that you want to gain, and only then you start implementing all of this in your life and achieving your impossible goals. And also one note that I still believe that those impossible goals are possible for you to achieve. Number 7, there is a high probability that you will not understand so many things from the first time. For example, you will hear so many times about the truth and about the concept of truth and insight and all of those high philosophical knowledge that you should understand, but at the same time it's kind of hard to understand. And when you listen to a person who are telling you this, you understand that, I get that this information is crucial for me right now to understand, but I cannot really feel that I understand this. I don't know whether you understand. 5th time we're telling the word understand, but still, I don't know whether you get my point or not, but after completion of that course, you definitely will. And you just need to hold that space for the answer to come to you. It definitely will happen one time. And then you will tell that, oh, that is what Alona told us in that video about exponential life coaching. Number 8, that my mindset is completely different right now after completion of that course. It is real truth that I feel my thinking in a completely different way right now. I know that our lives directly connected with the way how we think. So once our way of thinking is different, you know that your life will be completely different soon. And I feel that process, like during those 8 months, there was so big amount of seed that was planted in my head. And right now I start getting real fruits, real flowers from all of that knowledge that I gained during that course. And also let me give you several examples. I was sitting for the whole 6 months of my staying here in that location like this. So my table was like this and my camera was showing the door and the closet that I have. Not a nice view, right? And only several days ago I realized that, wow, I can change my table from that position to this position, and that is when my camera will face just the wall and it will be completely okay for me to have all the disaster over there, so you will not see that, and over here have an amazing working space that I can very safely work from, and no one will see any of my doors or anything else what is happening there. Why I'm telling you this? That idea wouldn't appear in my head any time before that very point. And you should understand that once you get that idea, you have to implement it right away. You don't want to think about this, you have to implement it right away. And one more example that I really started to come up with such an ideas that haven't been before that course at all, or even during that course, because right now I can process this, I can digest all that information that has been taught to me during that course, and right now I gained such an insightful ideas for my self-development, for my business, for my coaching practice, for my groups of coaching. And I don't think so that you can pay for those ideas anyhow. Those ideas are appearing just because of your experience, just because your mind is trained this way, so it can create those those thoughts, and it can really generate something unique that you haven't thought about even before. Number 9, I recommend you to check before enrolling to that course whether the main expert, the main speaker will be presenter of that course, or you will get the recording version of this lesson. And you should understand that there are pros and cons of each situation. If you do that course with an expert presenting you online in Zoom all of the initial lessons, it is an amazing way for you to have a weekly access to that person directly. And I will tell you that it is so unique opportunity for you. But at the same time, you need to understand that you will have to adjust all of your timetable for all of these meetings, and they might be in different time each week, or they might last much longer than you were expected. But the access to that person is very crucial thing for you to get. And the option number 2 is you might have the recorded version of all of these lessons. And for me, the game changer was that I watched almost all the lessons on the double speed. Why is that? Because for understanding one lesson, you need to watch this at least 2 or 3 times to really get this idea of what that person is talking about with you. And yes, I watched all those videos on double speed, not because the expert was speaking very slowly, or maybe because this as well. But the main reason why was that there is not so much time left to watch all of those videos several times on one speed. I know there were people like this, but the majority still watching on double speed because it is very time consuming to watch on one speed every single lesson. And why is this? Because that course is actually a full-time educational course, and you don't want to think that, okay, I can do it at the same time with my other studies, with my other work, with my family and everything, because I was traveling from one country to the other, and also I adjusted it to my working timetable, to my adaptation in Canada, and at the same time to my studies in college in Canada. And it wasn't that easy to combine everything together simultaneously. The truth number 11 is that I got addicted by all of those meetings, by all of that interaction, and it was good addiction. But I was really scared during the 2 months of that course that it will end very soon, and I tried to gain as many information and digest it as briefly as possible. But you should understand that we got so used to that timetable, to those meetings, to that amazing insights from those people. And yes, I think I can call this positive addiction. And number 12 is, I've told you all of the insights, all of the truth that I gained through that experience in Exponential Coaching Academy. But the decision is still on you. Before you close this video, I really want you to understand that for me, it was and will be, I think for quite a time, the best education possible in coaching sphere that I could ever imagine. After completion of that course, we were discussing with our teammates, where would you go next? What would you do after that course? And I realized that there aren't any other similar courses which are on that level of education. But the main reason why this course was really exceptional for me is that system, is that ecosystem of all of the meetings, of all of the synergy of people that are communicating between each other, that are divided into groups that become our family. And that is the 13th truth, that from that course you definitely will gain one more family, and you need to be ready for that. So soon I will tell you what does my life look like right now after completion of that course. And so not to miss it, I do recommend you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below what truth really stood out to you. But for now, I really recommend you watching this very video, and that is about the main practice that we gained, that you will start from if you go to that course, and that will change your life, is journaling, is writing all your thoughts down, because I cannot emphasize this enough how important that is. So I invite you to watch this video right now, because there are so many people in our world that underestimate that easy practice. But the importance of this is so crucial. Thanks for watching this very video till the very end, and I see you in the next one. Enjoy!